serious. That's why there was no need for you to have angered our director right then. But still, he would have eventually shut up if you just nodded. I guess you got a point.
Yo, welcome back.
Yo, someone just died. Yeah, what a way to start an episode. Seems all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty's mind together again.
You get tanned a bit?
How was Hawaii?
I mean, yeah, it was good. I mean, we don't know someone's dead yet, so we can still say, yeah, we had a fun time.
He's been Hawaiianized.
I almost forgot about that line.
I can understand why.
While you guys were off having fun, things here have gotten a bit more complicated.
Yeah, boy, I'll say.
So I've heard the surprisingly hot items at the moment are masks and calling cards.
Definitely, they block brainwash after all.
Here's a graph of the profits for stores handling these items.
Double from last year. Phantom Thief goods seem to be in especially high demand.
I didn't know they sold that kind of stuff.
Should we try too? I mean, selling Phantom Thief merchandise?
Oh yeah, that would be excellent. Yeah, let's not drag the police right to us.
I don't think we need to worry about that. They'll get caught the second they try to sue.
Oh crap, that means we can't actually merchandise ourselves.
Not like I'd actually want to sell their stuff, though.
I wonder how our guests consider this recent phenomenon.
What do you think, Akechi-kun?
Well,
Boo! You suck, Akechi!
There he is, the anti-thief detective. I hope he slips up and self-destructs.
I can sense some chivalry behind their actions. They are clever to take the silent resentments of the public into account and relieve them.
Get off the stage!
I believe that may be the secret to their popularity.
Nobody likes you!
Well, this is surprising. Your stance seems to have softened.
This doesn't change the fact that they are dangerous. However, no, I shouldn't say anymore.
Come on, you can say it.
Oh no, I won't be falling for that. I've learned my lesson after the previous backfire.
These thieves are more popular than the police or politicians. What's the world coming to?
Rude.
What are you so angry about? Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Take care of any customers that show up.
I finished the analysis, you know, of the data. Want to meet now? Seriously? Jet lag? Fine then. Tomorrow.
By the way, I hear Akechi was on TV and the audience flammed him. Yeah, we don't really have many minutes right now. Please tell me it wasn't Kobayakawa. That is new information to all of us. Yeah, the way that he reacted to Futaba's reaction, it sounded like he was not the kind of person who's aware how much that's been covered up. What that means, though, is Maruki might have to watch his back from now on. Because if he goes out in public with a cognitive science book, it's likely the same people who got Humpty Dumpty are going to get to him too. Well, yeah, I mean, therapy is definitely helpful, though. Yusuke really should not be so quick to brush it off. I think it was the fact that he had that cognitive science book. Now suddenly Yusuke's interested. I mean, if he, you know, studies cognitive science enough, he might actually have ESP. Yeah, Yusuke changed his tune very quickly. Speaking of Thieves' Den updates though, yeah, you want to check this. This one is one that a lot of people miss. Also, it's an amazing Ryuji. It's also amazing fodder for Ryuji and Arn shippers. Yes, there's more of these. Also, that's amazing. Yusuke has obtained an Ooga Booga mask. He can survive one hit from an enemy. It'll go great with his lobsters. I simply express my passion to them. Language barriers are surprisingly easy to break through as long as you can convey your feelings, so here's my headcanon as to what happened. Yusuke made giant hammy hand gestures for about 10 minutes, and the staff got so annoyed they decided to just give him the mask so he'd go away. But yeah, you want to check those because you need to unlock the photos in the Thieves' Den. Meanwhile, Morgana's kind of depressed, but at least since we have the night to sleep,
I'll just add this.
we can save. Probably a good idea too after all of those long cutscenes. You know, Morgana? Huh. Maybe we should just put Maruki in the metaverse temporarily, blindfolded so he doesn't know where he is, and then
Hey, sis.
he can hear Morgana, and then you can get counseling, because you really need counseling right now. Also, speaking of people who need counseling, hi there, Makoto sis.
You just got back from your trip and you're already studying? How diligent.
I have souvenirs for you.
The principal of Shujin Academy has passed away. He suddenly stopped while crossing the road and was struck by a large vehicle. Death by external trauma.
And those police officers who saw that just said, huh, and didn't even try and call out to him or get someone to help.
They say suicide seems to be a strong possibility.
Principal Kobayakawa committed suicide?
But would someone about to kill themselves try to go to the police station?
And this is why I made sure to show that Kichi-Georgie conversation. That's exclusive to Royal, but it gives a lot more context as to what was going on there. So Kobayakawa was gonna go to the police and confess everything about who he was working with, and clearly somebody at Kichi-Georgie would have overheard that and gone, huh, confess everything, huh? Interesting.
He even used a taxi to get there.
Do you mean this might be another incident?
And we all know that Futaba's mother's death was also considered a suicide, and she also ran in front of traffic.
Even if he had a sudden shift in his state of mind, it's still unnatural.
Yeah, the Phantom Thieves make people guilty, they don't make people kill themselves.
I can only suspect that he had a change of heart.
Are you saying he was targeted by the Phantom Thieves? But that's impossible!
How are you so certain?
In prior cases, the changes of heart seem to be done to make people confess their crimes. It's hard to explain, but this incident seems contradictory to their usual modus operandi.
Yeah, great job here. Love how her acting is much better than Ann's, at least.
Did Principal Kobayakawa seem any different to you lately?
I don't really know. He rarely contacted the students, after all.
I see. Could something have happened during the school trip?
No, it couldn't if we were all in Hawaii.
Oh, you're studying. I'm sorry to bother you. Makoto? Never mind, it's nothing. Just don't get dragged into trouble, okay?
This is bad. I'd better tell the others.
Sorry, there are no toilets in here. No, I'd say it would take a while. Yeah, after I got back from Europe, I was kind of out for pretty much a whole week. Yeah, we were pretty popular before. They were already selling the thief masks. I mean, yeah, but if they think who we targeted was Kobayakawa, that's not good for us. Of course, Joker and Ryuji don't know that right now.
Good morning.
Oh, hi there.
Yes.
We helped all the Hawaiian old ladies cross the streets. All of them. Yeah, at this rate, I'd probably think you were.
This has to be about you-know-what, right? With the principal.
We will now begin the emergency morning assembly. As many of you may already know, Principal Kobayakawa passed away yesterday.
I wonder if that suicide rumor's for real. It happened in front of the police station, didn't it? I think I was passing through there at the time.
The principal had been working hard to restore peace ever since the incident with Mr. Kamoshida. He only wished for everyone to be able to lead a normal school life. And because of that love...
Love? Bullshit, he was covering something up. Everyone's been talking about it.
You know, I hate to speak ill of the dead, but I have to side with the gossiping students.
Maybe it wasn't suicide. Do you think the Phantom Thieves took him down?
The Phantom Thieves? Do they kill people?
I mean, Kamoshida did say he was gonna kill himself to make up for everything he did.
This is a good point, though. This came to my mind right after I said the whole, oh, they don't make people kill themselves thing.
That would be amazing. Either way, it serves that principal right.
Hell no.
Yeah, that I don't agree with, though. It's not like, yeah, it's amazing, the Phantom Thieves made someone kill themselves.
We didn't do jack shit.
Are people gonna blame us for this too?
I would like to see everyone live up to our late principal's wishes as proud Shujin students, and...
Well, if that's the vice principal, he's probably next in line for the job, which sucks because I really wanted Kawakami to get it.
I had noticed traces of tampering. Does that mean you truly took the data from my laptop? No matter how I think about it, that would have been impossible unless Makoto was helping you. But she would never do something so foolish. And is it true that you were completely uninvolved with the Kobayakawa case? What does this mean? But I suppose targeting someone at Shujin again and actually taking their life would be nonsensical. I have no reason to believe everything you've said. However, it seems you aren't the type of person who would lie just to protect themselves. I will acknowledge what I must. It's more efficient that way.
All right.
In any case, let's move on to the topic at hand. If you saw my investigation data, you would have had the same suspicions I did about Okumura. And if you looked into his palace, you should have seen the answer to those suspicions. Tell me, what did the Phantom Thieves do to Okumura? What did you learn from him? Why did it turn out as it did? I need you to tell me everything.
I do love these interrogation segments and the way they get you hyped for the next Palace arc, which is coming up very soon.
Before we talk about the data we got from Sis, we need to discuss the incident with the principal.
People are already talking about it online.
Nobody's saying it's because of the Phantom Thieves. So far.
People think he did it because that tabloid exposed how he was covering up Kamoshida's abuses.
Could it be that we're responsible for Principal Kobayakawa's suicide?
No, definitely not. I mean, he covered up for Kamoshida of his own free will.
What do you mean?
If we hadn't changed Kamoshida's heart, maybe this never would have happened.
We can't say that, though. I mean, if we hadn't, then, you know, who knows how many other students would have suffered.
But then Kamoshida would have kept doing what he did if we didn't go and take him down.
Yeah.
There's a lot of opinions online. It's only natural that he died. Covering up crimes is wrong.
The comments I've seen are similar as well. Only the Phantom Thieves are on our side. I wish the Phantom Thieves would take down the police and the politicians of this country.
It's not just the news. There's even Phantom Thieves merchandise now. I never expected we'd end up such a big deal.
It seems like the public would rather believe in us than in the adults. People are trying to get the Phantom Thieves to solve societal problems, not just personal ones.
Which is what we were trying all along, but now it's just gone way out of hand. They think that everything wrong with society can be fixed by a bunch of teenagers.
This is kinda scary.
Are we really doing the right thing?
I mean, the principal was covering stuff up, right? I guess he got what was coming to him.
That's... Whoa, guys, let's get back on topic. Weren't we going to discuss the data we obtained from Nijima? You tell them, Minari.
Why me? First, Prosecutor Nijima has been looking into the continued cases of people suddenly collapsing. It seems she is searching for a common thread to tie them all together. Some parts seem to be speculation, but she has cited a beneficiary of the majority of these incidents. The corporation Okumura Foods. More prominently, its CEO, Kunikazu Okumura.
Okumura? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere.
From Big Bang Burger.
Big Bang Burger? For real?
You know, they only got famous sometime in the past few years.
Yeah, there were never any Big Bang Burgers in Persona 3 or 4.
They even had a branch in Hawaii.
It says here they benefited both from scandals and the resignations of their competitors' executives.
That would seem to be the case. This is too suspicious, though.
Only one CEO is profiting from these seemingly accidental incidents. I think it's natural to suspect he's intentionally causing them.
I get that, but still.
We have even more evidence than that. Tell them, Futaba.
They already tried putting Okumura's name in the nav. He has a palace for sure.
That settles it then. He's totally our next target.
That's right. Okumura is at the top of the rankings after all.
But that's not what should be important here.
Hold on. That doesn't necessarily mean he's evil. If we jump into this too carelessly...
Yeah, true. Futaba had a palace and she wasn't a criminal mastermind.
Beyond that, this Phantom Thieves fad is unsettling.
I mean, she technically is a criminal mastermind, or at least was as Medjed, but not one that's hurting a lot of people.
Yeah, the excitement levels don't feel normal. We might want to let things calm down a bit first.
You too, On? You're just gonna go against what people want?
Huh? No, but...
For real?
Looks like we're not gonna agree today, then.
Sheesh, some team you are. What's with all the hesitation? I can't stand this. Even you, Ryuji. You just back down the second someone disagrees with you.
What?
I guess all you've been talking about is using the Phantom Thieves' name to pick up girls anyway. Being hyped up because of the popularity is fine, but getting conceited over it is unacceptable.
Hey! Aren't you acting for your own benefit here too?
My appearance might have changed, but I'm still an admirable human. At the very least, I'm more admirable than some carnal blonde monkey.
You little...
That description was in the trailers, by the way.
Fine. I can take on some small-time target like Okumura on my own.
Small time? Wait, he's the owner of a giant corporation and has supposedly been having a lot of his rivals murdered? No.
Sorry, but it looks like I'll be getting the credit for solving the mental shutdown mystery.
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable! I'm going to show you who the useless one actually is.
Alright then, bring it on!
Ryuji, stop!
Looks like I don't belong here after all. Well, this is goodbye.
Morgana, wait!
See you.
I bet he's back in no time.
I don't know, even Arn couldn't stop him.
Damn it!
I'm human. I have to be. Alright. I've managed by myself before, and I can do it again now.
Well, last time you tried going to a palace on your own, you got put in prison, and that was by the weakest palace ruler, so...
I just need to take down Okumura before those guys do. Huh? That kitty.
I can't believe this. The public believes in the justice of the Phantom Thieves. They have no interest in that principle.
I'm experiencing equal levels of frustration. My comments on TV turned everyone against me. Then again, I won't allow mere criticism to break my spirit so easily.
We won't keep letting ourselves be defeated either. My suspicion after the hackers case last month is now conviction thanks to the principal's death. The mental shutdown cases and the psychotic breakdowns are surely the Phantom Thieves' doing.
I remember the data you showed me about Okumura Foods. Is that the basis for these beliefs?
There have been frequent occurrences of mental shutdowns surrounding Okumura recently. If only there was a clear connection between him and the Phantom Thieves.
Well, that doesn't fit their MO at all. And also, why would Okumura have them take down an abusive teacher at a school, an artist, and a mob boss? Just none of this makes any sense.
Well, it would be problematic if there wasn't one.
So, you're jumping the gun here.
Yeah, are you gonna do that classic Japanese prosecutor trick and make a connection?
You really told a man you would terminate his parental authority based purely on your speculation? I'm surprised you would say such a thing to the owner of a cafe you frequent.
Oh yeah, and you frequent that cafe now too, so it's getting personal.
It's all for the sake of the case.
You may have the backing of the SIU's director, but you've been far too aggressive, Sai-san.
Keep this up and you'll turn into a Von Karma.
You're trespassing into police territory. Don't say nobody warned you if this becomes an issue later.
My superiors told me the same thing.
We first need to know what methods the Phantom Thieves are using. The police can't make a move unless that becomes apparent, after all.
This opponent can't be caught by following the rules. What need is there to stick to formalities?
So, you wish to ignore protocol in order to reform society. I hope you realize that's no different than what the Phantom Thieves are doing. It's a shame, especially since we both want to capture the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns.
I'm really messed up.
Well, that didn't take long.
Shall we dispose of it?
Leave it be. We do not have time to waste on a solitary feline.
Is this really impossible alone? How horrible! What? I can't see. Who's there? Hester. Ugh.
Hey, have you seen Morgana? Me too. I just kinda expected he'd come home when he got hungry. Oh, maybe he went to someone else's place. Let's ask.
Well, we'll start with Arn. Well, I mean, we changed the hearts of the catnapper and the cat's murderer, so he should be safe.
Aren't they all being way too cold about this? Oh well. Have a good day.
I mean, Futaba definitely has bonded with Morgana the most of all of us. Makes sense she'd be concerned.
There's no one like the Phantom Thieves.
This wasn't what we wanted to become. We wanted to inspire people to stand up for themselves, not advocate for murder.
That's disappointing.
Well, I mean, the teachers are all praising somebody in society, so you know that means they're definitely evil.
Do you know the answer?
Does a pawn shop offer that a second-hand shop doesn't? This is one of those that to me always also look kind of funny out of context, but it's money loans for collateral.
This is it.
Very good.
I wonder if EY offers that kind of thing. I mean, he's kind of more of a fence for us than a pawn shop. Didn't even know what a fence was for a long time. Both profitable and charitable. Yeah, that certainly sounds like the kind of people this Okumura is based off of. Just doesn't feel the same without Morgana's nice going. Huh. The CEO of a multi-million-dollar corporation with no political experience getting into politics. Yeah, that'll totally end. I'm sorry. That's the only joke of that kind I'm gonna make, don't worry. Is Morgana still not back? Oh, okay. This is what I meant when I said we get a whole lot of plot after the school trip. Not a lot of confidant time right now.
Intruder, after them. Where did they go? We must find them.
Another one has been located. Be on guard. There are 2 of them. Divide and pursue.
Intruders discovered. Commencing pursuit protocol.
Or maybe he's doing fine.
Mona's still not home.
Maybe he's found himself a new sidekick.
I'm sure he'll come back when he gets hungry.
On to our next story. Late last night, multiple glass windows were found shattered at the Okumura Foods corporate headquarters. Other damages have also been reported, including the destruction of a statue depicting Mr. Okumura.
Wonder if someone's got a grudge against that guy.
However, there were no signs of a break-in. Identifying the culprit is expected to be difficult.
I mean, Mona in real-world form, is he really capable of breaking windows? I mean, he can make infiltration tools with his paws. Maybe he could just throw rocks or something. Yeah, we probably should wait to do that kind of thing. Also, yep, no Morgana. I mean, I think we found out earlier that the nav doesn't really keep much in the way of records. We can't really use our navigation apps to track anybody else going into palaces. If we could, we'd solve who the culprit behind the shutdown incidents was really easily. We definitely have a place and a name. We just need to know his distortion. We'll go tomorrow, huh? No cat. And even without Morgana, we're still forced to go to bed. This is an aspect of the plot that a lot of people really dislike. Because a lot of people are like, oh, well, why is Joker so dependent on Morgana that he can't do anything without Morgana being here? But I don't think it's that much of a problem. To me, like, I kind of welcome the fact that you're forced to go to bed rather than do confidants during such a plot-heavy part of the game, because then you can just get back to the plot faster. We can still feed the plan and get a bit of kindness, though. My cat meowed perfectly on cue there. Aww. Well, that's the one thing here that doesn't remind us of Morgana, I guess. I believe that option should be cut out of the new port since, you know, can't even decorate. But yeah, since there was no vanilla plus Persona 5 on those platforms. Best way to think of Morgana, I guess. Wonder how Chihiya's doing in this time.